Monty Thorson, I heard somewhere that Owlcat is putting out a DLC schedule sometime soon. Anything you're hoping they announce for after bug fixes? Monty Thorson, this is what I'll say. I will emphatically consume any DLC they put out for this game after it's fixed. If they want to release a roadmap for DLC, that's fine. But I would really hope that they make it super, super clear that before any DLC comes out, the game will be fixed. Like, the game will be done. As long as they're very clear about that, like, I'm totally cool with it. But I will say it will be a little concerning if we get a DLC roadmap and they're, like, wanting to put a DLC out in September. Or, excuse me, in December or something. Like, like if it's the kind of thing where we look at this roadmap and they're wanting to get people to spend more money before the game's done, that will be concerning. But I'm not saying that's the case or will be the case. But yeah. That would be concerning, for the record, for any game in its current state, in this game's current state, and that has nothing to do with the devs. But if we get a roadmap and their first DLC is going to be coming out next February, or they make it very clear that the DLC will be pushed back, barring the game being completely ready and relatively bug free. Like right now, I'd say this game is 80 to 90% buggy. And the reason, I know that seems like a huge percent, but the reason I say that is because there are bugs preventing many people from finishing the game. And if you can't finish the game due to bugs, then that's a huge issue. That's like a huge issue. So, but once they get those major bugs fixed, like those percentages are going to drop significantly. Well, Dark Hollow says, no, they aren't. You can finish the game without the epilogue, though. Dark Hollow, I know some people can, but I've also heard some people can't. So I know there's some people that have gotten around the bugs, but there's some ways that you can do the main story via alignment options that apparently are just undoable right now. According to the Discord, at least. So, yeah. Yeah. Let's save it first, because I have no idea what we're doing here. Has the difficulty leveled off? The difficulty has become incredible. Yeah, the hard difficulty at this point in the game is awesome. I'm loving the difficulty now. Yeah. Hippie80, I've been impressed with the work from Owlcat. While bugs have been added in the patching process, they've obviously been working really hard to restore those issues, and I'm hoping it continues as the game matures. Agreed. I completely agree. And well said. Yeah, they actually put a pretty cool little blurb at the bottom of today's patch, kind of explaining their reasoning and thinking behind their current patch process, and yeah, it's pretty great. And for those that didn't hear, like, basically, what Owlcat has said, and they're being very public about, is the fact that, yes, some of their hotfixes may contain new bugs, but the reason some of their hotfixes may contain new bugs is because they're trying their damnedest to get this game patched as quickly as possible. So the thinking is that instead of us waiting weeks for a big patch, they are going to do hotfixes like today, and possibly introduce a couple new bugs, but get the patches out like days to weeks sooner. So I'm fine with that. Like, especially if they do what they did last time, which is essentially, if they caused a bug, they like fixed the bug in the next patch. So that's cool. Whatever. Yeah. Knock Knock looks around uncertain. You don't see anyone, and no goblin shapes about, and no sign of a goblin camp either. Something feels wrong. There's a strange feel in the air and a hint of sulfur, like you smelled at Knock Knock's cap in the throne room. This is the place, but King not here yet? Knock Knock sounds slightly relieved, but he still looks ready to bolt. Something isn't right. Oh. Knock Knock nods, and as he does, you suddenly notice the surroundings melt away into trails of acrid smoke, revealing a number of goblins' weapons at the ready. Still, while their weapons are drawn, they do not attack. They have a curious light in their eyes you haven't seen before, and it takes you a second to realize its determination. They don't look scared at all, merely stand at the ready as if awaiting the command to attack. As you take in your new opponents, a familiar figure emerges from the tree line, but walking strangely, as if fighting the urge to hunch down on all fours, almost feral. This figure looks to be the Goblin King you recall, but something is wrong about him. It's like someone tried to cram a larger creature inside his skin. Tufts of fur, like that of a wolf, peek from his rags, and his eyes, rather than dull and soft, seem to hold a cold fire in them. Knock knock, this isn't the king. This is something that looks like him. The king approaches and stops, his face peeling back into almost a demonic smile. This is not the king, but some creature wearing his shape. The king gazes at you, and you feel your scalp rise. As he speaks, his voice is a rasp, like knives being dragged across a metal plate. Which of you was once ruled by this ragged shape I wear? The sooner your blood coats the ground, the sooner my debt here is done. All you cattle smell alike to me, whether you walk or roast on a skewer. Debt to who? I'm a bar guest. A bar guest, like from Witcher. I was summoned at the behest of a fae to defeat any ally of one who claims this land, weakening this false king when the time of reckoning draws near. He nods at Knock Knock and gives a barking laugh. She said it could be any I choose, so I choose the weakest one at your court, if only to fulfill my debt all the quicker and leave this wretched place. The price was that I had to take the shape of this humiliation. What terms did you agree to? Maybe you can turn this against her, get your revenge. The bar guest growls, slowly and suspiciously, then to your surprise, answers in clear, precise speech. When one of the allies of the pretender to the throne of the stolen lands lies beneath my feet, and their blood feeds the ground, I am freed, instantly, to return home and leave this vile plain behind me. One of my allies? Why not me? I was told you are to be left for her. I care not why, but should you cross me, I've been given leave to slay you as well. It seems she wishes you to suffer longer than this one. For the Fae and those of my kind, that will prove a much longer time than your flesh can withstand. Come, goblin, the sooner I make a sport of you, the sooner I will allow you to die, perhaps with your limbs intact. Oh. I wonder if I say this one, if he'll be convinced that he's not my ally. I wonder if this is a ruse. We just saved it coming in here, so I'm going to test this. I'm going to test this. I failed it. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I think that would have happened. Hold on. I want to see this check. I want to see this check for science. We're going to science this. Sorry guys, we're going to science this. One sec, dudes. We also have all sorts of tricks to buff the hell out of our diplomacy now. So, this is good. Let the scumming begin. Go bless. Hurt. Grape salmon. Thank you, my Dixie. Appreciate that. I gotta be real careful saying your name. Bruber, Nates, Tank Wolf, and Euro Knight, thank you so much. Oh, my lord. Euro Knight, good vibes to you, buddy. Good vibes to you. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hippie80 says, Scum, Monkey Island playthrough confirmed. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Oh, I didn't buff my diplomacy. Shoot. That was dumb of me. Co is a dingus. Co is a dingus. Co is a dingus. Hey, 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 hey. I bought Neverwinter Night 2 because of you. Really enjoying it. How long till you get to base building in it? Asuka, first of all, the fact that I just read those words makes me more happy than you can imagine. I just bought Neverwinter Nights 2 because of you. That just gave me like a little tingle. Like, oh, that feels so good to read. Okay, so first of all, if I remember, it takes like there's a couple sections you have to move through, and then at that point there's like a pretty major story event, and then you like do a big map transition. I think it's like, I think Jinko nailed it. I think it's like 10 to 20 hours in. And once that kind of big map transition happens, that's when you start getting your like stronghold stuff in order, and it becomes pretty badass. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. First, we've got this is a +5 to persuasion checks. We also got our charisma hat on. We're going to go ahead and buff us
on the goal
with this and this. And that gives us 26 persuasion. Okay. Not bad. Talanka says, "Dang, now I want to reinstall Neverwinter 2." I know, dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna be kind of serious here. There's a chance you're gonna see more Neverwinter Nights 2 in the next like the next few weeks before TwitchCon. Like if it turns out that we get this game wrapped up, well, I don't know. It's gonna be tough, but I may do another stream or two in Neverwinter Nights 2. I had a really good time playing that. We'll do other games too, but yeah, oh man, like it was really fun playing that again. And I kind of want to, like, do it all again. Knock Knock turns to you, surprised, his eyes wide. He looks genuinely hurt at your words. Not a hero? Never was? He pauses. Also, doorstop? The expression of the king's face is much different. It is surprise, but there's fear woven in it. Whatever you said, it worked. And you think it's placed the king in a bad position. You try to ignore Knock Knock's broken gaze as you face the bar guest. The creature gives a snarl, then takes a step back, then another, as if uncertain. It is no matter. I'll kill another of your allies. But you told her you'd kill Knock Knock. If you don't, you'll anger her. If you do, then Lamashtu will get upset. My bet? I'd choose a phase anger over the mother of beasts. But you made the pact. You lie in it. The bar guest falls silent, and his eyes narrow suspiciously. Its skin twitches, and its lips peel back to reveal its fangs. It looks furious, but he does not move to attack. In fact, it doesn't seem like it can, despite the bloodthirsty look in its eyes. Instead, the Bargus gives a blood-curdling howl, ichor spitting from its maw. It claws at the ground, ripping up great chunks of earth, then swipes at you in a frenzied launch and backs away, as if seeking to reach you, but unable to do so, past some unseen force. Knock Knock, behind an invisible wall formed by the shrieking beast, shrinks in terror. The other goblins in the circle seem to withdraw as well, terrified. Whatever was keeping them at attention is broken, and you see fear coming in their eyes. The strike while it's frenzied. Taking advantage of the creature's mad rage, you leap to attack. The creatures in the clearing falter, seemingly hesitant to charge you and Knock Knock, or get anywhere close to the tricked beast. You take advantage of the chaos and use their fear against them.
Enemy approaching.
Awesome! Let's get some tanks up quick. Where's Knock Knock? There he is. Oh, the goblins are helping me? Oh, hell yeah!
Lighting enemies on fire first.
Knock Knock is picking himself up, but it's clear he has no idea what to do next. Oblivious to the potential threats waking up around him, still rubbing his face to brush off the blood and ash, and he's starting to glance around distractedly, looking for his teeth. Knock Knock has won, beaten your false king. Hail Knock Knock. The surrounding creatures jump up at your words, including Knock Knock. He then watches as the eyes turn to him. Then, one at first, then more, the goblins begin to strike the butt of their weapons against the ground. Slowly, then faster and faster, doing 2 quick strikes, a pause, and 2 quick strikes again. Knock Knock looks enthralled. He does quarter turns, looking at all the goblins worshipping him, his jaw agape. You notice he is still a bit unsteady and swaying slightly. You did it, Knock Knock. You wanted to be a hero. Here you are. Knock Knock follows your gesture, and as he turns, but already unsteady, he twists and falls again, collapsing to the ground. The drumming falls awkwardly silent with a few gasps and laughs from the goblins. To his credit, Knock Knock picks himself up and dusts himself off. Then the drumming resumes. He's giving a half smile, as if not certain of his own success. Knock Knock gives a half smile, then nods at you. Not so hard. Tell your mother of beasts watch over me. She not let another beast get to me. It looks like we're done here, and it looks like we've scattered another potential threat to the kingdom. Still, would like to speak with you later. Need something. And he takes one last poke. Poke! Oh, wow. No one can identify them. Oh. Oh, those look good. Oh, my.
All according to plan.
I don't know what those are, but they look pretty good. Okay, let's get back to town. Let's get a party. We got to test Amory still. We got to talk to Knock Knock. And we'll see what we're going to do next. That was awesome, man. That was such a cool event. That was a really cool event. I liked that. Interesting development and a fun little thing with Knock Knock there. I love Knock Knock, says Gilton. Knock Knock's a great character, dude. He's such a fun dude. Such a fun dude. All hail Knock Knock, King of the Goblins. Hell yeah, man. Awesome, Hallam. Keep it going, dude. Fantastic. What was that winter survival game that Co used to play? Winter survival. Oh, that was probably The Long Dark. And we're going to be doing another playthrough of The Long Dark in December. Mm-hmm. Let's go to the throne room, and then we'll work our way out to Knock Knock. It could have been Frostpunk, but I played Long Dark for like 40 plus hours, and I played Frostpunk for like 4 hours. So just in terms of math, there's a better chance that he was watching Long Dark. But maybe it was Frostpunk. Oh, by the way, for anyone that hasn't heard this, I'll just go ahead and reiterate it real quick. This December, we're doing another full run of The Long Dark. What they've done is for the last year about, not only have they been working on episode 3, which is the episode that hasn't been released yet, but they have been completely reworking episodes 1 and 2. They're calling them Redux. So in December, we're going to be starting with episode 1, a brand new game. We're going to be playing through the first episode, Redux, the second episode, Redux, and then the brand new third episode. Very excited. So yeah, it's gonna be a cool one. I just realized whenever you zone into your kingdom now, they put you next to the zone out. That's interesting. You no longer start up here.
All according to plan.
By the way, just in the very small off chance that there's a dev watching, it would be so amazing, Owlcat, if when I click this button, instead of it zoning me into the city, if it popped up a map of the city that I could then click on a location to go to, and more importantly, that I could then leave the city from this area instead of having to walk through the next area. That would save like 2 full loading screens getting in and out of the capital. Oh, please give. Please give. That would make it so much easier to go in and out of the city. Even better, make it so all the exits and entrances of the city always go to the world map. So you can always go in or out of any location in the city directly from the world map. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Asgard says, I think that could break a few events. Oh, well, dude, anytime there's an event, just turn that feature off. Just if there's an event in one of the locations, just make it work exactly like it does now. But then if there's not an event, make it work the other way. Yeah.
All according to plan.
So if there's quest stuff, if there's the red thing over the name, in that case, it wouldn't work. But I mean, think about how many times you go to the city and think about how many times there's a quest event there. Like 95% of the time, there's not a quest there. So I think they could get away with it. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh, damn. They're just like direct upgrades. They're direct upgrades by like a factor of 2. Holy shit. And more importantly, these no longer have Keen. So now the critical thing that we got for Kukris works now. Awesome. Oh, this is great. This is great. I'm so glad we ended up taking that. Boop. This is going to be disgusting. I'm so happy with this. Okay.
In due
Awesome,
time.
awesome, awesome. I like how right when we get into town, Jublos is like, oh, this is what all that shit is you're carrying on you. He's just like, that's that, that's that, that's that, that's that, that's that.
Applause,
The
please.
armor is a chain skirt, which is just, that's pretty normal. We already had the ring, and then it was just some normal protection stuff. So yeah, the big amazing thing there was definitely the kukris. For sure. Those kukris are incredible. Fresau says, I just noticed I got hit by the sub bomb. Thanks for that, Co. Back to lurking I go. Fresau, thank you for lurking, dude. Thank you for being one of the silent majorities in the channel. We appreciate it. Love you, lurkers. Love your face. And enjoy that sub, dude. Oh! I gotta talk to Knock Knock. I'm sorry. My bad. Jam Slave with the Durner Cheer, Broober, Nate, Tank Wolf, Euro Knight, and Zith70. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I totally forgot to talk to Knock Knock. I'm sorry about that. Man, I want to restart my playthrough already. now that like all these kingdom upgrades are working and stuff, like I already want to restart our playthrough. I need like 20 hours to stream a day. That's all. I just need like 20 hours a day. It's really not that much to ask. I mean, I need 20 hours a day for like 3 weeks straight. It's not, I mean, it's not that much. Oh my God. Don't provoke me. Thank you so much for dropping your Prime sub here, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Contaz says, I restarted after a 134-hour playthrough, and I'm currently like 10 hours behind you. Man, you have no idea how much I wish I had that kind of time. You have no idea. You have no idea. How much time do I have in this game now? About 100, just over 125 hours, I think. Somebody said earlier. Oh. There's another location to go to in over here. Oh, and there's the well. Cool. The well's still here. All right, let's save before we do this.
Applause, please.
Dude, the monk is calling you? Oh, I know. Oh my God, I know. Knock Knock doesn't look up as you approach. He's hunched over, hard in thought. One of his ears is even twitching slightly at the effort. Knock Knock, is something wrong? Been thinking about being a hero, if Knock Knock can even be a hero or not. You are Longshanks, and Halfshanks who speak poorly, mangle words, bathes, he gestures around. But you make big tribe, foundation, build big city. Even if city smells bad, do great things, and Knock Knock does things, and they seem small, ridiculous. I want to do what you do, but asking how? You could do something else? Every challenge you faced wasn't won with a blade. It was won by who you are, and, well, making others laugh. Not everyone's meant to be a hero in the same way. Knock Knock looks downcast, his face uncertain. He stares at the ground, and he seems defeated. Co-right, useless, couldn't make a difference. A hero could. He glances at you. Still, Knock Knock will stay. Keep trying. Find a way, and if not, then no worse off than before. I don't like any of these options. This seems pandering. This seems like, oh, buck up, little camper. You're a loser, but that's okay. And this just seems rude. I'm going to see if that top... I'm a little bit worried that top option is going to take us to the exact same option. But I'm going to try. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to scum this real quick. Maybe I shouldn't have done the diplomacy check. Oh no, I think this would have happened anyway. No. I don't think. I think Knock Knock understood that it was like once we joined forces and I made him the king. I'm pretty sure that that showed Knock Knock I was really on his side. I don't think he's saying this because of our diplomacy check. I think he would have said this anyway. And if there's anyone in chat that can confirm that, that'd be great. But I'm pretty sure this would have happened regardless. Okay. Yeah, somebody said that diplomacy check did not make any difference. Then Woodchuck says can confirm. Okay. Okay. Every challenge you faced wasn't won with a blade. It was won by who you are and while making others laugh. Useless. Couldn't make a difference. All of them laughed at me, trying to be a hero. Why not embrace it? If you can disarm people's problems with a trick and have them laughing along with you, then you're more king than most. A king? After a moment, he glances at you. But aren't you ruler? He pauses again and raises his fingers. 2 rulers. He touches each finger as if trying to count and then gives up in disgust. 2 rulers would be bad. Well, let's call you by a different title, but no less important. You'll be court jester. It would, but not if you were granted the title of Jester, which is what goblins in the South call a king. Oh, that seems kind of rude. Ha! Knock Knock nods, then nods again, sharper and faster. He straightens and does what he passes for a royal stance. Knock Knock! Jester Knock Knock! He nods one last time solemnly. I will not fail you. I know you won't. I may call upon you from time to time. Knock Knock nods with a trace of pride and a grin you haven't seen before. He looks completely happy in his new role. You hope you don't regret this. Best ending. Okay. I'm fine with this. That kind of fits. It's a lot better than him being super depressed and down. I'll say that. I like him fulfilling a role that I feel he'll be really good at, instead of him being super depressed and hating life. I'm okay with that decision. I like Knock Knocks.
Applause, please.
All according to plan.
Hey, I'm in your house. Why aren't you bowing? Excuse me, citizen. Your king is in your house. Damn right. Okay, good. That's right. You better get down there. Jester Knock Knock better than emo Knock Knock. That's true. I like that. That's true. Hopefully Jester Knock Knock won't go start a band in Portland. Oh, there we go. Good man. Good man. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's go in here. Do. Do I have a new advisor slot? I don't think so. Do I? Yeah, this is what we're doing right now. That's right. Thank you, chat. What we're doing right now, this is called collecting taxes. Collecting taxes. That's right. That's exactly right. Oh, no, I didn't miss loot. One of those chests was locked. Yeah. Couldn't do anything. Wait, do all of these rooms have entrances and we just haven't seen them yet? Oh, let me check something real quick. This is the first time we've been. By the way, this is our new city. You can see they fully upgraded our kingdom city here, which is pretty awesome. Oh yeah, look at it. Hell yeah, dude. Everything changed.
In due time.
Yeah, the patch today visually changed our capital after our city upgrade.